Hello, my name is Matthew, and last night I finished Death on the Nile by Agatha Christie, and I loved it. Agatha Christie is just such a pleasure to read. Um, it's fast paced, it has a tight, humming along plot, it's lighthearted and also very serious. It has great characters, and the mystery behind it is really fascinating. This is a travel piece. We get to go along the Nile in a big steamboat and another boat, and I love that it's so easy to read, and it's something that you kind of want to read at a brisk pace, but at the same time you know that it's a murder mystery, and there's clues going along. So you also have to read it, or I should say, I read it very carefully but quickly. I'm always looking for clues or red herrings, trying to play detective, trying to see, like, am I going to be able to figure out what's going on in this story? And one of the reasons that I wanted to read it was just there's a new movie coming out, maybe this year. I think it's starring and directed by Kenneth Branagh, and a whole cast of Hollywood celebrities. So it caught my attention, and I don't know why I don't read everything that Agatha Christie has written. She's just such a joy to go along with her story, and her delivery and style, the kind of old-fashioned. It's lighthearted, or it's not just lighthearted. It doesn't take itself entirely too seriously, and it's confidently done, competently done. It's really well told. All of that being said, at the beginning of this, we start meeting all of our characters, and there's a woman named Lynette, and she's described as the richest woman in England, the wealthiest woman in England, and she's young and beautiful, fabulously wealthy. She has influence in really huge business deals that are like family related. She's not actually working, but she has influence. So a whole list of reasons why a lot of people are gonna hate this person. And she's so well drawn. She's not a bad person. She's not a jerk or villainous. She's not perfect, but we like her and really understand her situation. She's just a person that was played a really good hand in life, and doesn't really understand, or is not used to being rebuffed or told no. She's someone that always gets her way. And even with that, she's kind of a nice person. It's Daphne. So she ends up marrying this man that was her girlfriend's boyfriend. So she steals away the boyfriend of her good friend. So they get married, and the jealous friend starts kind of stalking this newlywed couple, and they're traveling around, and everywhere they go, the friend is just there. And finally, they take a trip on the Nile to really get away. And there's other dealings happen. Other people are finding out for other mysterious reasons. They're finding out that this newlywed couple is taking a steamboat ride, or a boat trip down the Nile. And then we have Hercule Poirot, if that's how you say it, who is just fabulous. This perfectly drawn character. He's this great detective, and in this book, he's on vacation, so he's not off to solve a murder mystery. He wants to just sit back and relax. So of course he's going to get himself totally wrapped up in this story. And what I love about the character, one is I feel like he's not on the page. He's not nearly as cartoonish as I've often seen him portrayed. He's very persnickety and particular and all kind of buttoned and tied up and proper, but gentlemanly. This is someone that just wants to keep himself together, and he's perceptive. And what I love about Poirot, and any really good murder mystery, is that we're shown how perceptive he is. We're shown that we are shown how good of how rational and how what are you doing? We're just shown that he's a good detective. And Daphne, this is kind of going sideways. And I guess I don't really want to spoil too much, because even though it's a 100-year-old book, there is a new movie coming out, so I don't want to give away what exactly the murder, the murder, or the specifics, or exactly how everything is solved. But it's just such a pleasure. It's such a fun world to be a part of. And I will say, at one point there's a murder, or at one point someone's shot, and the person, the gunshot victim, kind of yells out that it needs to be shown as if it was an accident, and he says there mustn't be any drama. And I love that in an Agatha Christie novel, someone who recently got shot would use the word mustn't. It gives you such a good idea of the flavor and the levity in these kind of murder mysteries. Daphne kind of distracted me, I think. Yeah, so Death on the Nile by Agatha Christie. It's just wonderful. I loved it. And I don't know if you could see, there's a whole list of other Poirot novels. It's amazing. I guess there is a chance that he might become more Poirot might become more of an exaggerated character in these other stories, but at least in this one, he doesn't feel cartoonish. It's great. It's really great. I'll end it there. Let me know if you've read Death on the Nile, or if you can recommend other Agatha Christie novels. She has like 100 books, so let me know which ones you thought are like really good. I'd be interested in that. So leave a comment if you would like, and thank you for watching.